Yo, what's going on, everybody? Back with another video. We got a Toy Story 5 review. I got to see it recently, this past weekend. So I was just going to give my thoughts and my little review on it. So let's get into it. Since the abomination of Toy Story 4, which came out in 2019, that everyone's pretty much given up on Toy Story, I would say. They just messed up the perfect ending that Toy Story 3 was. I mean, a perfect trilogy that they just had to do a quick money grab at, and it just killed it. So I don't think anyone really had high expectations going into Toy Story 5 until the trailers dropped. And I'm not gonna lie, I know me personally, the trailers did get me back intrigued into the franchise. Just the whole idea, the whole concept of the movie is just so real to the reality of today. And so it just drawed me back in, and I got to check it out this past weekend at my local theater, and I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on the movie right now. So I'm just going to start off and say my opinion. I love this movie, honestly. Huge upgrade from the fourth one. Like, I think the gap between 4 and 5 is way larger than 5 to the original trilogy. I still have the original trilogy. I still have all three of those above 5. But I have been seeing a lot of people put 5 over some of the original ones, which I just personally can't get by, but everyone's open to their own opinion. But no spoilers in this video. I'm gonna put a disclaimer at the beginning, but no spoilers. This movie's just a nice adventure, basically. I mean, Toy Story is usually good with their adventures, but it does make 4 a little bit better, in my opinion. I've seen some other people talk about that, but they just made a little correction at the beginning, which kind of switches things up for Toy Story 4, which obviously probably was not planned until they saw the terrible reviews that 4 was getting when it came out. Rightfully so. I mean, it's just a tragedy. It's one of the worst movies ever made. But 5, it does make 4 a little bit better. Those are some of my pros. This isn't a spoiler, but Jessie gets a lot of screen time in this one. She is like the main part of this movie. And you get to see her grow as a character, and her background grows more, and more stuff gets revealed. And there's a great Pixar moment. Pixar always does it right with their moments. I mean, everyone knows this. Great Pixar moment in Toy Story 5. Maybe top. Some people have been putting it high. I know the Escape Pod, they put it pretty high, but I wouldn't put it that high. But it's definitely top 10. I would put it top 10 Pixar moments. But yeah, those are some of my pros. Some of my flaws. There is a couple subplots in this movie that is just kind of thrown in there, and it's only needed for like a couple scenes towards the second half of the movie. So yeah, I don't really get what the reasoning was behind that. I definitely feel like it could have just been left out, and it would have been totally fine, but I don't know what the deal was with that. One other flaw I definitely have is the main crew that you're used to seeing in the other ones. They are kind of sidelined a little bit in this movie, which doesn't affect it too much, but it definitely is noticeable. I am aware that I know a couple of the voice actors passed away in the past. I'm not familiar with which ones. But yeah, that's not like a major flaw, because it's still great and entertaining without them, but I would say it's still a flaw. That's really all I can say without getting into spoilers. But yeah, if you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend you check it out. I know my theater was packed out on opening day. I'm sure this movie is going to make a crap ton of money. It'll probably make the most money out of any of them in the franchise, no doubt. And it'll probably make $1 billion, no question. it's just a great adventure movie, and I highly recommend you go watch it. If you enjoyed this review, please like and subscribe. Road to 200 subs. And if you want to see more videos, go to Buck Reviews on TikTok. I try to post one a day. Not promised. I can't promise anything, but yeah, I'm going to try to start posting on here more. I like what I'm doing right now, and yeah, thank you for the support, and catch you on the next one.